Namaste, Sitaram, a pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I am your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Maharudradev Mandir. And of course, the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So we are way into the new year. This is our second program on Rudraaya. So we know that you are all busy making your new year resolutions, and we really do hope that one of them is to visit us right here at Maharudradev Mandir. Without further ado, we'll join our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for our katha. Enjoy.
In the very first stanza of Shri Hanumanji, it says, Jaya 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 Hanumana, Jaya Hanuman Gyana Guna Sagar, Jaya Kapisha, Tihuloko Jagara. And if you take any English explanation, Anthony, you can read it. It will say, Jaya Jaya Jaya, that victory, not only one time, not only two times, but millions of times. But Jaya Jaya Jaya, victory unto you, O Hanumanji, who pervades in the heavenly sphere. Victory unto you, Hanumanji, who pervades in this space that we call as Mrityulok, or this world that we live in. Victory unto you, Hanumanji, and all the regions that are there. So, Jnana Gun Sagar, that you are well known in the entire world, that you bestow wisdom upon all, you remove fear from all, and so you fulfill the wish of all in this world. But devotees, for a student of Vedanta, or a student who aspires to understand more, so this verse is really called as victory unto the Supreme Self, and not a monkey god, as many say. Because till now, many of us as Hindus, we cannot defend our own religion. We cannot defend and say why Ganeshi has an elephant head to an individual who can clearly say, I understand that. Many of us still say the monkey god or the Lord of Apes, some say. Devotees, they said that according to a layman's understanding, Hanuman is one who has conquered pride. It is said in the language of Hindi and Sanskrit. In fact, Sanskrit is called as the most perfect language. That's why the language of the Lord or God was called as Sanskrit. It is chanted. Now, if in English, you think English is easy, if I say, give me a piece of that phone, you may say, is it P-I-E-C-E? Is it P-E-A-C-E? Or give me some piece. So we have to understand, grammar, we have to understand what it means. And if we don't understand it, we don't know. Do I really want a piece? Break it off. Do I really just want to have peace by listening to some nice bhajans? Devotees, but Sanskrit itself is not like that. Sanskrit tells us exactly what it implies. Bajranga Bali, 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 Mahavir Bali, Bajranga Bali, Mahavir Bali, Bajranga Bali, Bajranga Bali. Devotees, that is indicated in Ekadash Kosha. It tells us that indeed, that every syllable is more than 5 different meanings. And so if we stop here, we'll take more than a day. But we don't have the entire evening. Many of you have many different things to do. But a beautiful bhajan that does tells us about man aur apna man he dono. That if we can be like such an individual, that we are not really worried about what people say about us. We are not worried about if one day they come and they shake our hand, they hug us, and the next day they pass us straight, and they have never seen us. What have we done wrong? We should not be bothered, but we feel bothered at times. नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल।
नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल।
अपना तन का मन का धन का दूसरों को दे जो दान है, वो सच्चा इंसान रे, इस धरती का भगवान है।
नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल।
अगर से जिसका अंग जले और दुनिया को में श्वास दे, अगर से जिसका
अंग जले और दुनिया को मीत श्वास दे,
दीपक सा उसका जीवन है, जो दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे, दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे। धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता, धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता, सेवा है वेद पुराण है, वो सच्चा इंसान में धरती का भगवान है।
नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल।
चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा कोई,
चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा कोई।
फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे, खाते चुभ जाए कोई, फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे और खाते चुभ जाए कोई, खाते चुभ जाए कोई। ईमान और अपमान दोनों, मान और अपना मान दोनों, जिसके लिए समान है, वो सच्चा इंसान रे, धरती का भगवान रे। नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी।
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
If you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in real estate, look no further. Terry Diaram, your #1 sales representative. Terry comes with a wealth of experience and a proven record in providing complete real estate solutions. Terry offers flexible commercial rates for sellers and is committed to providing the highest level of service to his clients. Call Terry now for a free consultation at 416-890-1005 or visit his website at Liberty Orthodontic Center understands how important it is for you to be able to smile without worry. Dr. Rudraaya Sat, certified specialist in orthodontics, can help you achieve the smile you've always wanted. with 2 convenient locations in Markham at Warden and Highway 7 and Whitby at Baldwin and Winchester. We offer free consults, including x-rays, affordable treatment options with 0% interest payment plans, knowledgeable and friendly staff cross-trained in all areas, leading-edge orthodontic care with traditional braces, clear ceramic braces, and Invisalign. Flexible scheduling, including weekends and Saturdays, is available. Call us now at 905-948-8556 or visit our website at www.libertyortho.ca. My dear viewers, last year we had around Hindu Heritage November, we had a youth seminar where the youths of the GTA got together and they presented on a topic of their choice regarding Hinduism. So we will continue with one of those youths and their presentation on Hinduism.
Namaste, Sitaram, and a pleasant good afternoon to all the revered pundits and religious leaders in assembly this afternoon. I would first like to start off by thanking Maharujyadev Mandir and Rudraaya TV for providing this platform to all our youth to share our knowledge and be proud of our rich Hindu cultural heritage, especially during this month, as Crystal mentioned before, which is dedicated to Hindu heritage in Ontario. Today, as a Canadian youth of Maharujyadev Mandir, it gives me the greatest honor to present to you the history of Hinduism in Canada. Hindus generally have been positively received in Canada. The largest major immigration to Hindus in Canada occurred in the 1960s to the 70s, led by well-educated English-speaking professionals who were well-received and made important contributions to the Canadian society across various fields, including science, education, medicine, and law. Hindus have settled in Canada Hindus have settled in major Canadian cities, with the largest concentration in Toronto. Living in Canada has meant changes in patterns of worship and ritual. Canadian law regarding marriage and death has prompted the building of temples and a shift from home-centered to temple-centered Sunday worship. Canadian law regarding cremation and the culture of funeral homes has dramatically changed to accommodate Hindu rituals. In the 1970s, due to the issues surrounding marriage and death in Canada, Hindu groups began thinking of constructing temples. This need drew diverse groups of Hindus together in the largest communities, and buildings were constructed. One of the first was the Vishva Hindu Parishad, known as the VHP, of Vancouver, which in 1974, quote-unquote, opened a multi-task temple with a generalized program of worship. This multi-use concept was a brilliant solution to the difficulties posed by divergent Hindu practice and belief. It helped draw Hindus together so that Hinduism had an organizational basis upon which to be recognized as a formal religion within Canada. The VHP in 1983 organized a national conference to develop the Constitution for a Hindu Council of Canada. There are now over 1,000 Hindu temples and organizations in Canada, with the most in Ontario, the oldest being the Pranatana Samaj, which was established in 1967. Immigrants from the West Indies purchased a building on Yonge Street in 1981 that became the Vishnu Mandir. The Vishnu Mandir also instituted the Canadian Museum of Indian Civilization, known as the CMC, which is North America's first museum dedicated to showcasing the dynamic aspects of Hinduism. The Ganesh Temple was also established by Tamil immigrants. Rather than adapting to Canadian congregational style worship, the Ganesh Temple attempted to faithfully recreate the South Indian Hindu worship in Canada. Today, the largest Hindu temple in Canada opened in 2007, and it's the Baps Sri Swaminarayan Mandir, Toronto, which is the only mandir built using Hindu traditions, costing over $40 million to construct. Subsequently to the VHP cultural movement, which has exerted strong influence in the Canadian Hindu communities, in 1999, driven by fundamental needs, a few dedicated ambassadors launched the ship of the Hope and Unity, with its first port being the Hindu Federation of Canada, founded by Dr. Dubey. The Federation helped held its first major Diwali program at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, 1999. In the field of education, as Hindus, we should be extremely proud to know that Hinduism and its sacred language and texts can now be studied at many Canadian universities. The formation of the Shastri Indo-Canadian Institute in 1968, with most Canadian universities as members, has done a great deal to foster intellectual exchange between India and Canada. This was especially so in religious studies departments where books from India on Hinduism were placed in the libraries using Indian government rupee funding. The library resource supported the teaching of Sanskrit language and Hinduism to Canadian students, as well as to children of Hindu immigrants who wished to formally study their religious tradition. The Shastri Institute brought visiting professors from India to speak in Canadian classes and offered research fellowships for Canadian faculty and graduate students wishing to study in India. All of this intellectual activity is important in itself, but is also allowed the immigrant Hindu community to see its religious beliefs, religious ideals, strongly represented in Canadian higher education. In the mid-1980s, Canadian Hindus took advantage of the federal government matching program to establish a chair of Hindu studies at Concordia University in Montreal. This chair and its first incumbent, Dr. Krishna Sivaram, have helped to give Hindu studies in Canada a high profile. The opportunity to study Hinduism in depth, including its sacred language, Sanskrit, its texts, philosophy, history, and rituals, exists at the universities of McGill, Concordia, McMaster, Toronto, Manitoba, Calgary, and British Columbia. At McGill, McMaster, Toronto, Calgary, BA, MA, and PhD programs can be completed. This is important for the Canadian Hindu community in two ways. First, it ensures that many university-educated Canadians receive good teaching about Hinduism. Secondly, it enables intelligent, intellectually minded young people of the Hindu immigrant community to pursue the study of their own tradition to the highest level of knowledge. To this extreme, the banks of the Ganges are present in Canada. We, Hindus of Canada, have made great strides in preserving our great heritage in this wonderful country. One of the most significant accomplishments for Hindus, as we all know, happens towards the later part of 2016 when MPP Joe Dixon introduced and spoke to the Private Members Bill 56, which received royal assent in Ontario's legislature. Recently, the Honourable Deepak Oberoi has submitted a bill to get this recognition at the federal level so that this coming October 2019 we can celebrate Hindu heritage nationally. I hope my presentation today makes you all even more happy to be a part of such a vibrant Hindu culture. Thank you and namaste.
माँ तेरी दरबार जोगे सारा संसार माँ तेरी दरबार जोगे सारा संसार मेरी सुन ले पुकार जो तावाली ओला तावाली माँ जो तावाली होला तावाली माँ तेरी दरबार जोगे सारा संसार माँ तेरी दरबार जोगे सारा संसार संसार माँ तेरी दरबार झुके सारा संसार मेरी सुन ले पुकार जोता वालिए ओलाता वालिए माँ जोता वालिए ओलाता वालिए माँ जोता वालिए ओलाता वालिए अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे माँ भवानी जगदम्बे माँ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बे अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे माँ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे माँ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे माँ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे माँ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बे
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
If you are looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in real estate, look no further. Terry Diaram, your #1 sales representative. Terry comes with a wealth of experience and a proven record in providing complete real estate solutions. Terry offers flexible commercial rates for sellers and is committed to providing the highest level of service to his clients. Call Terry now for a free consultation at 416-890-1005 or visit his website at Liberty Orthodontic Center understands how important it is for you to be able to smile without worry. Dr. Arun Rajasekaran, certified specialist in orthodontics, can help you achieve the smile you've always wanted. With 2 convenient locations in Markham at Warden and Highway 7 and Whitby at Baldwin and Winchester, we offer free consults including x-rays, affordable treatment options with 0% interest payment plans, knowledgeable and friendly staff cross-trained in all areas, leading-edge orthodontic care with traditional braces, clear ceramic braces and Invisalign. Flexible scheduling, including weekends and Saturdays, is available. Call us now at 905-948-8556 or visit our website at www.libertyortho.ca. My dear viewers, we've come to the end of another segment of Rudraaya. I hope you've enjoyed today's segment. And of course, we remind you to come visit us at least for one of the Sundays for this year at Maharudraaya Mandir. For those of you who came last year and supported us, we look forward to your continued support again this year. We'd like to thank our kind sponsors at Maharudraaya Mandir, as well as our executive producer, Gary Khan, for making Rudraaya possible. Until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.
हुए दो लाल दशरथ का मुकादर हो तो ऐसा है जनकपुर में धनुष कोड़ा विवाहे जातो सीता को जनकपुर में धनुष कोड़ा विवाहे जातो सीता को नचाया मान धूपों का रावण हो तो ऐसा है हुए दो लाल